This is a Blairing Out with Eric Blair show coming to you from Pins Bowling Center in beautiful Studio City, California for the 5th annual Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund's Bowl for Ronnie event with Wendy Dio, Gloria Butler, and Siren Artist Management's Adam Parsons. Wendy, this is the 5th annual Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund event. What is it like having Dave Grohl on board to support the foundation?
It's fantastic. He's just one of the people that have been supporting us, along with Dio Butler, Steven Adler, and you name it, they're all out, and we're really happy to have their support. Really would love it. We couldn't do it without them, and without you guys.
What are fans saying to Wendy Dio about the Dio Returns hologram tour?
In the beginning, there was a lot of naysayers, but once people saw what we were bringing, it was an experience. It was a fantastic experience. It was a wonderful show. And musicians that played with Ronnie for the last 17 years, his band, Dio Band, plus Oni Logan and Ripper Owens, that were guest vocalists. They sang songs individually together and also with Ronnie. And it was a great experience. And everybody that came to the show loved it. Absolutely went away going, this is amazing. It's a show. It's giving love to Ronnie and keeping his music and his legend alive.
I heard that some people were actually crying.
They were. Yeah, they were.
A lot of parents brought their children because they love Dio and they weren't going to be able to see him live. So here was their opportunity.
And a lot of times parents that were Dio fans brought their kids that hadn't seen Ronnie perform before. It was great. It was like a love fest. It was amazing. We all had a really good time. And it was fun, and we hope to do it again probably in March of next year.
Okay, and let me introduce Gloria Butler, Geezer Butler's wife. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you very much.
How far along in the production on the Ronnie James Dio documentary are you?
Just signed the papers last week with BMG, so it will be coming. We'll be starting working on it. It's going to probably take over a year to get through, but it's going to be fun and interesting.
Had you asked me how the documentary was going, I would tell you it's going to be the best thing you've ever seen, and they're 60% finished with it. So good thing you asked her because she told you the truth.
We've been friends for 40 years.
While the guys were practicing and were on stage, what kind of hijinks were you guys getting up to?
Eating.
What'd you say?
Eating.
We did. We ate. And then we found fun things to put under the band members' doors when they were on stage.
Yeah.
We were very immature.
Very immature.
We were very young, so it was okay.
What have you found at the Ronnie James Dio archives that will be released by BMG?
I found just recently a bunch of Super 8s from 1976 when we were in Rainbow, when Ronnie's in Rainbow in Japan and in Australia. I haven't seen them yet. I'm just having them redone. We got photos of us, all of us, when we were, when he was in Sabbath, when we were in Hawaii together, because Geezer and Ronnie were best friends. And we were best friends, so we all hung out together all the time. I found there's photos of Ronnie with his trumpet that he learned when he was 5 years old. There's a whole bunch of stuff I have, a whole bunch of stuff.
This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show with Adam Parsons and Wendy Dio at the 5th annual Bowl for Ronnie event. Now, how did you get connected with the Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund?
Well, I knew Wendy and Ronnie way back, great friends. I was very lucky to be part of what Ronnie called the family, and when Ronnie passed, Wendy graciously asked me if I could be part of the board with the new Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund, which was an absolute honour to be asked, and it's almost 10 years now, isn't it, Wendy?
Yeah.
We've been doing this, so yeah.
Our 10th anniversary next year.
That's right.
What kind of tribute are you going to have commemorating the 10th anniversary of Ronnie's passing?
On 2/20/20, which is February 20th, 20, we'll be doing the 10th Memorial Anniversary Gala. And we'll be going through a lot of people that were in Ronnie's life and giving them an award. We'll also have the hologram. We'll have other bands playing. We'll have a comedian. It's going to be a fun night at the Wilton in off of Wilshire in Los Angeles, and we've got a lot of treats going on. In fact, as we've been working really hard on this bowling, tomorrow, when this is over, we get the first invitation out for the award show. And then we also have coming up the Ride for Ronnie, which will be on the 17th of May. We're getting busy for that too. We just do whatever we can to keep Ronnie's music and his legend alive, and to raise money for cancer, this horrible disease that one day we will find a cure. Tonight we gave Dr. Wong from UCLA another $25,000 towards his research.
It's been fantastic.
I think he said in 3 months we should have the swab test, which will be amazing, and that'll be an early test for colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, and stomach cancer.
That's right, and Quiet Riot's Frankie Benelli was just diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Absolutely. Also Eddie Money, who was a great supporter of us, just lost his life to cancer. We're very, very, very sorry to hear that. We know him and his family very, very well. We were so upset, and Frankie Benelli is a really dear friend of ours too.
We're trying to promote early detection to prevent it. People get cancer through various means and ways, and it can't be helped in a lot of cases. It stems back years and years and years. You never know. But what we're trying to promote is early detection. So if you have any pain, don't let it go. Get it checked out, and then that's the whole thing that we're trying to promote, really. So.
And then a lot of times, cancer is a very silent killer. It creeps up on people. With a swab test, you have an opportunity to nip it in the bud.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the problem, especially with the cancers that we work on. We're working on these cancers, which a lot of times, women get them too, but they're mostly predominantly male, and that's the colon cancer and the pancreatic cancer and the stomach cancers, and you don't know you've got them till it's like stage 4. So early detection is good. If you're over 50, go get a colonoscopy, make sure you get tested, and this swab test is going to be amazing.
With rock and roll, these people are busy. They're out on the roads. They're making a living for their families. And that's why a lot of times they don't have time to get the test.
Exactly. Before I got involved with the board, I was exactly that person. But now I've gone and got tested. I've been there. Luckily, I seem to be fine at the moment. But I keep going back every year, have my annual medicals, have my annual checkups, which I didn't do before Ronnie passed. I feel I've got the least time of anybody in the world, but you have to do it. The worst thing that can happen is you not be here. And I had my father pass away 6 years ago. He had pains. He was misdiagnosed. They thought it was something else. He was taking tablets for it, ended up having cancer. 8 months later, passed away. Learning from all these people. God bless Frankie. Let's pray for him. We've just got to keep putting the message out there. If you're over a certain age, get checked. If you get any pains, don't wait. Go and get it checked.
The 5th annual Bowl for Ronnie is the biggest one that we've had so far. It is packed.
We love this place. We love Pins. They've been good to us. People just have to buy their tickets earlier, because what happened is we had to turn so many people away because they waited till the last minute.
Every year it grows bigger and bigger and bigger.
We put on such a great event and everybody hears about it.
Yeah, everybody hears about it, and we've got such great talent, all that support us. This year we have Dave Grohl, Geezer Butler, Steven Adler. You name it, they're down there. Every band you can possibly think of is down there. And it's amazing that they give their time and their talent for us. I'm very humbled by it.
Yeah, rock royalty.
Rock royalty for sure, absolutely.
As you are.
I don't do it alone. I have 14 board members, and we all work very, very hard.
Wendy, thank you so much for everything you do. God bless you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
And Eric, thank you for always supporting us. I know you've been with me right from the beginning. I really, really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you guys.
Well, I couldn't do it without you, okay? You have changed my life, okay? So I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
God bless.
Have a great night.
The Blairing Out Show.